For my devotional thought, I want to tell you about Jim and Katie. They had decided to drive through Michigan to go and visit Katie's parents. And as they were driving, they noticed that the sky was becoming darker and darker, and the clouds were just rolling in. And it was a little frightening to them. The waves on Lake Michigan were getting bigger and bigger, and they were pounding the shore with great fury, and Jim and Katie were getting a little fearful of what was going on around them, and they didn't understand why the storm had to be going in their direction in that area that they were in. You know, sometimes in life we are faced with storms, and they can cause us a lot of fear and anxiety. And we may not understand why those storms of life are coming into our life right at that particular time. But when a storm comes into your life, I hope that you will do as Psalm 46:1 says, realize that God is there. God is our refuge and our strength, a very present help in the time of trouble. And how true that is, and I'm so thankful that God is with us. And then also realize that during the storm in your life, you need to just be still and know that God is God, and pray to Him and wait upon Him, and He will see you through. You may ask, why does God allow storms to come into our lives? Well, I believe it's to help us realize that He can and He will take care of us when we will just put our faith and our trust in Him. And we need to also remember Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 5, which says He will never leave us nor forsake us. Folks, He's right there in the midst of the storm with us to give us strength, to give us courage to go through whatever storm we're going through in our life. So I want to encourage you to put your faith and your trust in God and know that He will help you to grow in your Christian walk if you will just trust Him and have faith. There's a song that I'd like to share the words to, and the title of the song is Through It All. I've had many tears and sorrows. I've had questions for tomorrow. There have been times when I didn't know right from wrong. But in every situation, God gave blessed consolation, that my trials come to only make me strong. I thank God for the mountains, and I thank Him for the valleys. I thank Him for the storms He's brought me through. For if I'd never had a problem, I wouldn't know that He could solve them. I never know what faith in God can do. Through it all, I've learned to trust in Jesus. Through it all, I've learned to trust in God. Through it all, I've learned to depend upon His Word. And I want to ask you, have you learned to trust in God? Have you learned to depend upon His Word? And I want to leave you with this thought for today. God does not shield us from life's storms, but He shelters us as we are in the storms. Thank you.